Return of the Mac. Here I am. What I came back for you. Is this green? It's green. We good to go. Boppity 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 bop. We are back. We are back. Rest in peace to the Godfather Kevin Samuels. Are we in here? What's going on? Y'all can hear me? We straight? We good? Check something. Explain this war. Let me get a wrench. What else? So is it still free Melly? Of course. If he didn't do anything. I'm digging the green, bro. The cop won. The cop won. Let me know what's real if you cop one for real. Yes, Lord. Hold on real quick. Happy Father's Day. Shout out. Happy Father's Day. That's what's up. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. If you are a woman who ran your mouth and was like Happy Father's Day to all the women and all that stuff and everything like that, I pray for you. I pray for you. Hello, salute, Seti, chat, all the mods. Happy Father's Day. Goofy, Nash, OG Maniac, both busters. I don't even know what that means, but all right, cool. You spent your Father's Day talking to your daddy. Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. You take. I don't even know what that means. All right, cool. Who is your daddy? I'm your daddy. You you had to subscribe and say that. That's a little odd, but all right, man. I feel sorry for your mother. I feel sorry for your mother. Oh man. Happy Father's Day. Sacramento in the building. Man, I want y'all to see something that y'all probably didn't see. If it wasn't for me, watch this.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Senator Hawley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Abadi, let me just stay with you. You just started to answer Senator Blackburn's question that not releasing the 1023 or talking about it as a matter of life and death. Question of life and death, you said. Explain.
It is potentially a question of life and death
For whom?
with regard to the source of the information.
So, okay, so now we've confirmed that the document exists. That's progress because the FBI director initially denied that it exists. Why did he do that?
We have already and previously acknowledged the existence of the documents.
Yeah, after you first denied it. Now, when a member of this committee read it, right, the FBI director, let's just get the record straight. The FBI director initially said it doesn't exist. Then Senator Grassley said, I've read it. Then he said, oh, okay, well, gotcha. I guess it does exist. Now you're going back and forth with members of this committee, what's in it. Why don't you just release it? Is it classified?
The document is not classified.
Okay. Will you commit to releasing it?
Senator, we'll take that back and we will work with you in this committee.
How about just a yes or no? Will you commit to releasing this unclassified document that alleges that the President of the United States, has taken $5 million or more in bribes from a foreign nation?
The document has already been released pursuant to a subpoena to the House Oversight Committee.
Has it been released to this committee?
We will work with this committee within the parameters that are established to meet
Will
the
you release the
request.
document to the public? It's unclassified. Don't you think the American people have a right to see it?
Senator, the document, as you know, contains sensitive information that has bearing on the life of the source of the information, potentially.
You can redact the source's name. We do this all the time.
In some instances, Senator, and I know you know this, that is not sufficient to protect people. And that's what we strive and work to do each and every day. And I hope you would take that seriously, too.
Oh, I take it very seriously. But I also take seriously the fact that your institution has repeatedly abused its authority, has repeatedly targeted political opponents. Your institution is the one that went to the door of pro-life protesters with SWAT teams to try and intimidate people because of their speech. Your institution is the one that treated parents as domestic terrorists because of their speech. Your institution is the one that, according to the court, the FISA court, ran 278,000 unwarranted, probably illegal queries on Americans, right? That was your institution, correct?
With respect to the compliance incidents, yes, some of the other things you cited, we can take them one by one. They are not.
Compliance, you would characterize the unlawful querying 278,000 times of American citizens as compliance issues?
We've said before, I've said that totally unacceptable.
Who's been fired for it?
Individuals involved are handled through the disciplinary process.
Who's been fired for it?
We have, in the case of the unintentional instance where something similar happened, we have fired people in the past.
Wait, I'm sorry. What does that word salad mean? The unintentional instance where what does that mean? Who's been fired for the 278,000 times that you improperly or illegally queried the database for American citizens? Anybody?
When we find intentional incidents.
Well, you're saying that the 278,000 queries were unintentional?
I believe that's correct.
Wow.
Now, if you want to believe Josh Hawley is a person who is of the people, he's not. That right there, as good intended as it is, he ain't supposed to be the person to ask those questions. Him and Ted Cruz from Texas, they're not doing that for the people. They're doing that for the political snapshot. That's all that is. So let me do it this way. We still need to see them documents. I told y'all before, I am not a Joe Biden fan, so I don't take anything that he say and then go, oh man, greatest dude ever. I don't do that. So what I do is I keep it fair, square, and down the middle. Now, to the Trump thing, let me just let y'all know. Donald Trump brought his 37 charges onto himself. Do y'all realize that this dummy had the ability to give up all of the documents that he has, and he decided to lie and say no? So don't rock with Donald Trump either. But I'm going to split it right down the middle. I'm not going to be pro Joe Biden or pro Donald Trump or none of that. So with that being said, here's what you really should have saw. And this is for my Californians, because after today, I don't want y'all arguing with a bunch of racist idiots or dummies who say that America is good and all these institutions are great. No, they're great if everybody gets into them. But the problem with it is we keep allowing people who look like us but are immensely uneducated in everything that we've been through just in the last 70, 60, 50 years. Here's what I'm talking about.
My father worked hard and built our home, and we had to leave it behind. My childhood innocence, fun, and happy-going life was taken from me.
Delia Taylor was born and raised on Section 14. She's one of hundreds of Black and Mexican families who were forced out of the prime downtown property by the city of Palm Springs in the 1950s and 60s, and now want economic justice returned.
The plan was to bulldoze and to burn their homes, in many cases with their personal belongings still inside.
Ariva Martin is the lead attorney for Section 14 survivors and descendants. She and dozens affected gathered in Los Angeles Tuesday to announce the new amended claim against the city of Palm Springs, seeking restitution.
Justice for who? Section 14. Justice for who? Section 14.
The city of Palm Springs issued a formal apology in September 2021.
We cannot erase our role in what happened.
But the survivors say that alone is not enough. Economist Dr. Julian Malveaux has calculated the economic harm done to these families based on the present values of the homes and property that were lost. She says it's an estimated $400 million to $2 billion.
That's not the number that we're necessarily asking for. That's a number we come to the table with. And we're asking for Palm Springs to deal with us in good faith.
Palm Springs council member and state assembly candidate Christy Holstage admits it would be hard to properly compensate survivors.
The city of Palm Springs has a $220 million annual budget. I think lifting this up to the statewide level and discussing ways that the state might be able to help fund this effort would be helpful.
The claim could be the first step toward a lawsuit, something Martin and the Palm Springs city attorney say they hope to avoid.
If we continue to put pressure on the city of Palm Springs to come to the table with reasonable solutions, then we all have an opportunity to win in this situation.
Seeking monetary damages for the harm done decades ago, that could now cost Palm Springs big.
And it's funny because this happened in so many cities. When they do it in California, when they do it in Los Angeles, they do it in Fresno, all these affluent places, and people act stupid. That's why California better than your state. Because California has paid back money to blacks for the wrong that's been done. None of y'all other states have. I'm in Oklahoma right now. I just had a conversation with an older woman who really pissed me off because of the kids who got the $20 million for their family's estate instead of taking the land. And I had to tell her, bruh, you're from Oklahoma. Y'all got Tulsa up the road. Y'all ain't did nothing. There are still 7 descendants of the 1921 massacre that took place. So it's the older cats who keep on talking that ain't did nothing. Them youngest don't want to hear from you. You ain't did nothing in your life. So don't try to come to the table now until you start standing up for yours. But let's get to the show. YNW Melly, bruh. If you get out, you got to explain this one.
I told you, a lot of the stuff we don't need because we have all this evidence already. Now's your time.
You really need to think about what you're going to do. Because now is the time to try to be honest and try to make things right. Okay? If you shot in self-defense or something, you need to let us know.
I did.
What happened?
Somebody at the Pond Tomato pulled out a gun on me.
Who?
One of the kids.
Somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
Same grade?
Yeah.
What's he go by?
Trying to think. I think he goes to the alternative.
Alright, what's his street name?
I know his last name, Gillespie.
Gillespie?
Okay. What kind of gun was it?
38 revolver.
That's telling. And you wonder where his lawyer got the idea to flip it on Sack Chaser. That's telling. It wouldn't have been telling if he would have just said, man, I got shot at and I don't know the person or anything like that, but they just whipped out a gun. That's cool. That's an alibi. Everybody would have let that slide. I'm in Borland. My bad. Did I say Sack Chaser? My fault, cuz. Borland. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. I don't know why I do that, bro. I get to talking and sometimes. Yeah. But anyways, who do y'all think gave his lawyer the idea to blame Portland? Probably his lawyer, but more than likely him. And even if he didn't give his lawyer the idea, he still had to sign off on it. It's called a pattern of behavior. That's a fake name made up. If it is, then all right, cool. But to say the person goes to continuation school and give a last name, I just have a hard time believing that. And a 38 revolver, you're gonna need some more explaining for me. No, nobody went to jail for it and everything like that. Is it telling? Yeah, but is it snitching? Not necessarily. You ain't get nobody locked up. So if he didn't get anybody locked up, still tell them. But you do have to tell them something because until today, y'all don't know what to say, but I'll tell you exactly what to say. What you say is if you ever get kind of situation where you had to defend your life, I don't care where you're at. You can be in New York, you can be in California. I think Connecticut got strict laws too. Who else? King Just, shout out. His videos in there for you. Joining the Visionaries. But I'll use New York, Connecticut, and California. Probably Oregon or something too. North Carolina, nah. North Carolina, you can open carry out there. So, anyways, this is what you say everywhere in the United States. I feared for my life. I defended my life. I would like to go to the hospital. And from the hospital, you will call a lawyer. You have nothing to say to any detective without a lawyer. Understood? It's the hood lawyer. Trust me. You can run that. If you have an uncle that is a lawyer right now, he'll tell you to say the same thing. He'll tell you that's pretty good. And you want to know why I know this? Because I have a lawyer on retainer, just in case I had to do something to somebody that I truly don't want to do. I want to avoid all problems. I do. I don't want no problems with none of y'all. All y'all the toughest people on earth. Shout out. You are $3 steak tough. I don't want no problems with you morons. But just in case you so happen to want problems with me and run up on me, I'm going to have to defend my life. And for good measures, piss your pants. I know that sounds crazy to say, but no. Piss your pants. I'm going to drop about a gallon of urine in my goddamn Levi's. Or my Armani shorts. Let me walking around. Seti Nash, the pissy, pistol packing popper. But I'm going to walk out of there like, it's not unusual to get shot by anyone. It's not unusual to get shot by me. But when I'm walking out that cage so utterly free, it's not unusual to see me smile. Oh, you want to die? That's all I'm saying. That's I don't care. All that tough talk and everything, like y'all can have that. But YNW Melly, that is telling. That's telling. You gave a name. You gave a location where they can pick the person up. A alternative school. You know they don't have a lot of people there. Gillespie. 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 Or it could be Gillespie. Gillespie. Either or. It don't matter. That boy, big toad. And the fact of the matter is if it's a pattern of behavior, what do we know that he told before? Now, he probably more than likely did not, because if we're going to keep it authentic, when he got arrested, he already talked to a lawyer. They already let him know what's going on, what to say, what not to say, and everything like that. But if they would have walked up on him by himself, then hey, because I'm going to keep it authentic. It make a lot more sense that he would have jumped out the car that would have got arrived by somebody we don't know. And he knew if he would have been hit up for the questions, he would have cracked under pressure, or he would have knew that they both couldn't get the same story right. So it is what it is. But that's telling, bro. Big telling, big facts. And the reason why he told, y'all say he was 16 and everything like that. But at 16, packing a gun, you don't get no pass from me like that, bro. If he was 16, little schoolboy and everything like that, all right. All right. If he would have happened to pick up the strap and would have busted and everything like that, and you know, he just so happened to turn into a demon after that, all right, cool. But the fact that he already had the strap on him and he was talking about it. Y'all gotta remember, he has interviews talking about bringing guns to school and how tough he was and everything like that. So I just have to wonder, YNW Melly, what you doing for? Because you knew it was static, and more than likely, you caused that static. So it is what it is. But I told y'all, YOTS. YOTS. Who knows what that means? YOTS. What does those acronyms mean? Because I called this 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. In November, it will be 3 years ago that I told y'all exactly what every year was going to hit. And I pretty much was on point with it. I don't miss. I'm from the streets. Born in Sacramento, stripes in Los Angeles, and still took it back to Sacramento. Homie, I know this stuff. I am California, but California is a migrant state, which means our older people come from the South and from the East Coast. So I sold game like a sponge. You're the snitch. Yes, Lord. Decade. Oh man, it doesn't bring me any pleasure. But the thing is once people start getting popped and people start getting locked up, you have to literally know what's happening next. Why did they get locked up? These cops are not that good at their jobs. They just ain't. I wish I could lie to y'all and be like, bro, the police, man, they know what they doing. Y'all don't believe me, bro? I'm gonna show y'all something. And this right here is no disrespect, but bruh, I'm sorry. If you don't have a license to carry, you shouldn't put it on camera. Hold on. Y'all watch this video. Some of y'all gonna copy this video, share it, and everything like that. I do not blame you because when I seen it, my jaw dropped too. Watch this.
Fresh out that thing though, 40 crib, nigga on West Side. Get my nigga right on the hood. Yeah, on West Side, nigga. My nigga got the haircut apron on. My nigga couldn't even get the cut, cuz. Dead homies. He got the haircut shit on. Hell, burning out. He couldn't even. Fresh out.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. That's telling too. On yourself. Cut and he finished getting his hair trimmed or whatever he had going on, or if his face was getting cut. He didn't even get done with that because the police stay watching y'all damn YouTube live story. Instagram live stories. What did I just watch? You. So I rarely go live when I'm with the homies and everything like that. But if I see everybody going live and all that, then I might jump in. So let me give y'all a perfect thing of what happened, right? We had Hood Day on June the 10th, last Saturday, right? There was somebody who wasn't from there. Showed up. He was asked to leave. But when they asked him to leave, all cameras went off. This street stuff, the street code, the street structure, bruh, it's a little different. These youngins had to prove themselves to the cameras. For what reason, I don't know. Let me shift this real quick. There we go. These youngins have to prove something, bro. You don't have to prove nothing. Just show your face. You're good. You're in Oklahoma. That's where I'm at, in Oklahoma City. Yeah. I live in multiple states. I still live in Cali, and I live in Atlanta, and I live in Oklahoma City. But let me get this out. When you don't know how the hood go, when you don't know how to do these things, you seek guidance. There's two ways to snitch now these days. Well, multiple ways to snitch. I'm going to show you. The first way is the new way. This way.
Fresh out that thing though, 40 crib, nigga, on West Side. Get my nigga right on the hood, yeah, on West Side, nigga. My nigga got the haircut apron on, my nigga couldn't even get the cut, cuz. Dead homies. He got the haircut shit on, hell, burning out, he couldn't even, fresh out.
Fresh out, fresh back in. Fresh out, fresh back in. Here's another way to
I
tell.
told you, a lot of the stuff we don't need because we have all this evidence already. Now's your time.
Really need to think about what you're going to do. Because now is the time to try to be honest and try to make things right. Okay? If you shot in self-defense or something, you need to let us know.
I did.
What happened?
Somebody at the Plum Tomato pulled out a gun on me.
Who?
One of the kids.
Somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
Same grade?
Yeah.
What's he go by?
Trying to think. I think he goes to the alternative.
Alright, what's his street name?
I know his last name, Gillespie.
Gillespie?
Okay. What kind of gun was it?
38 revolver.
No, let me run that back. Let me run that back. Mama, please don't you cry. I am telling. I got something to say from my belly. Legs get weak and they turn into
I told
jelly.
you, a lot of the stuff we don't need because we have all this evidence already. Now's your time.
Really need to think about what you're going to do. Because now is the time to try to be honest and try to make things right. Okay? If you shot in self-defense or something, you need to let us know.
I did.
What happened?
Somebody at the Plum Tomato pulled out a gun on me.
Who?
One of the kids.
Somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
Same grade?
Yeah.
What's he go by?
Trying to think. I think he goes to the alternative.
Alright, what's his street name?
I know his last name, Gillespie.
Gillespie?
Okay. What kind of gun was it?
38 revolver.
I had to put my thicky cap on. He said the kid goes to the alternative school, same grade, last name, type of gun. After the police led him to a self-defense story. Do you realize you had to prove the self-defense story? not them. All they had to do was say, I don't buy it. All they wanted was the answers that you had that you weren't telling them. All you had to do, say nothing. See, that's called fishing. Let me cast my reel one more time. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one, Grandpa. A real big one. Gonna catch a fish. It's a snitch. I was just typing that, bro. I'm like, hold on. Great advice for the new criminals to be clown ass niggas. If you jumping in this thuggy life and you ain't trying to get caught, you say nothing. Just go sit it down. You're not going home. There's nothing magical you cats can say that will get you out of jail. I'm not sorry for what I'm saying, but I just want y'all to understand. I have yet to ever see a video online where somebody has told after they committed a crime and they were let free. I ain't seen it yet. If somebody want to DM me the video, let me know because I ain't seen it. See, sometimes y'all can learn your lessons or learn the ways just from watching other people. Majority of everybody in this chat is a civilian, but it's a cool spectator sport. Majority. Am I a banger? Hell nah. I don't bang no more. You ain't finna see me riding down no op blocks and throwing up gang signs. Y'all ain't heard me diss the enemigos at all. I ain't doing it. But one thing you know is you should know. And what you should know is don't be stupid. You ain't getting away, you ain't getting out, and you ain't getting gone. You gonna get got. And when I tell you gonna get got, you got a cell right there, you got some clothes right here, and you got a court date right there, and you got a public defender. And they got your ass tied to some statements. It's just the truth. All they have to do is tie you in. This is why when y'all get pulled over by the police, if you don't know what you're doing, say nothing. Say nothing. Hey, where are you coming from? You don't answer that question. Because any crime that just happened to about where any place that you were just around, they could go ahead and say, well, you just placed yourself near a crime. Hey, mister, how's it going? The reason I pulled you over is because, yeah, you didn't use your blinker. Where you coming from? Oh, my girlfriend's house. Where does your girlfriend stay? Oh, man, she just right over there on A Street. A Street, you say? Hey, just by any chance, you got any illegal things in the car? You got any guns or drugs? No, I ain't got any of that. You don't even realize by you saying you were just at the A Street place, you just placed yourself there. So the next 10 hours, your ass could have been a part of a crime. This is why you say, I don't answer questions. By law, since you are operating a motor vehicle, if you cause an infraction, you do have to give up your ID. You do have to have your license. You do have to have your registration and your insurance, but that's all you need. Other than that, you don't answer the goddamn questions. If they ask you, hey, you mind if I search the vehicle? What? No. Well, if you don't have anything to hide or nothing like that, then you should have no problem me searching the vehicle. Nah, man. Nah. I don't trust you guys. Well, all right, we're gonna get the K9 unit. By law, actually, they technically, while they have you pulled over, this is the Supreme Court that had actually said they can take you out of the car. But you don't have to open up the damn door to let them search your vehicle. You say, I do not consent to searches. I don't consent to it. Now, if they bring the damn dogs and all that and everything like that, you actually had something on you, bruh. Hey, let the dog find it. Niggas be scared to say, yeah, it's called intimidation tactics, L. Yeah, no, that's a real thing. It's intimidation tactics. They know what they're doing. The police are funny. Just think about it this way. I have handcuffs. I have a gun. I have a badge that says I can do anything I want. And I have a bulletproof vest. And I have a camera right here that says technically I'm not breaking the law, even though lawsuits are filed every day against the police in one. This is what happens to YNW Melly. He was a kid, 16 years old. Can we forgive that? Y'all gonna forgive it. It's not, this gonna be non-news in the next 4 days. Eddie Kane Jr. was happening. This is gonna be non-news in 4 days. Ain't nobody gonna care. It's just not. I know that's crazy to say, but it's just the truth. Because how I see it and what I see, industry don't care. This man is on trial for murder. And if you don't have to articulate suspicion of a crime, there's no need to search the car, period. If they ever ask you some silly shit, because they got me before on this talking about, so you were speeding, weren't you? I was? Nah. I want y'all to see this real quick. A lot of y'all get mad at Vlad for the questions he be asking. But it ain't Vlad y'all need to worry about. It's the people who chase the Vlad TV clout. To the morons who say that you can't use that in court, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He just told y'all how he gets out of gun charges. So anybody who was with that man and they took the gun charge, said it's mine. No, this is how Boosie play ball. This is the same thing as a free wiretap. This is public information. We can pull public information. Y'all worried about Vlad. Worry about the Vlad clout chasers, the ones who see you popping on Vlad TV and feel they gotta outdo Vlad. Bev Hopper should have never asked that question. Never. And Boosie should have never answered the question. Never. Y'all do realize that video will be played in his trial. Y'all do realize that, right? With Casanova. You know the police, they referenced Nick Cannon's damn interview. Not Vlad's. And I'm not caping for Vlad or anything like that. But what I'm saying is these cats got to outdo Vlad. If Vlad asks the police questions, I got to ask some FBI questions, some ATF questions, some DEA questions. That's basically what he did. Mad YouTuber, I want you to look up the stats on how many guns are pulled actually have fingerprints on them. It's only like 30%. Only like 30%. So more than likely, Boosie's fingerprints are not on there. But Boosie opening his mouth on that interview, and then Boosie also followed with him saying, hey, bruh, in my back pocket, there's a rocket. And then some of the people said, oh, it was a toy gun. It was something that looked like this. Yeah, the thing about props, and I showed y'all this before, when you have a prop gun, you have to have receipts. And you should show a video to show that it's a prop gun. And then you want to know what's funny? There are some people out right now on parole that can't even be around prop guns because they look too real. And then here's the stake in the heart. Y'all do realize that if it was a toy gun would have been found in the car? Because now, once I done found a gun, there might be drugs. Do y'all really think? Do y'all really believe that the police go, hey, we found a gun, and then they just stop searching your vehicle? You obviously have never had your vehicle searched. Because that ain't how it go. When your car gets searched, they going through everything. Some of them even pull out the seats. I know I've had my seats ripped out of my car. So I just want y'all to understand this part. Do not think that you're smarter than the police. They get paid millions to do this. They told y'all they had somebody watching this man's YouTube live stream, which means all these cats who have gang banging stuff in their profiles and all that. I'm a whatever blood, I'm a whatever crip, I'm a whatever I am. Do y'all realize there's some fine female right now that you have no idea about that is getting her pages or pictures taken and thrown up on the internet? There's some fine ass female cops right now that are following y'all, just watching, flirting. She may even double tap or triple tap, something like that. And everything, it seems all right. Until you realize you start going live, you trying to be the toughest thug out there. You ain't proving nothing to nobody except to your homies. And last I checked, man, even when you got a hood, you got a click. Every hood ain't good with they selves. Y'all just happen to have the same hood that y'all claim. But every hood has a click in there. I'm a whole face in South Central Los Angeles. Crenshaw, Slauson, to be exact. I don't kick it with everybody. I kick it with a chosen few. I could hit up some homies that got some stardom and some spotlight and be like, hey, man, I want to come kick it. Hell nah. Hell nah. For what? I want to tell everybody who thinking about whipping out straps and stuff online, if it ain't yours and it ain't legal, don't show it. And nobody needs to know you have it on you. When I got mine, I used to walk around with it on my hip. And then I start thinking to myself, bruh, what if I'm in 7-Eleven and somebody just run up behind me and snatch this to keep on running? I can't do nothing. If you hit them in the back, you're going to jail because they are not a target or a threat. I mean, they're a target, not a threat. So it's things like that. And I'm not saying that y'all can't whip out your blicks online and everything like that. If you legally own it, you are doing nothing wrong. But I want all you cats who got gang all in y'all titles and everything like that on your profiles, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, whatever it is, even goddamn YouTube. Bruh, they're watching. I know there are police officers that are watching my damn channel. I know they waiting on me to slip. I know they waiting. If I know that, you should know that. When y'all talked about the pandemic and epidemic and whatever demic y'all had going on, do y'all realize they still kept building prisons? Please remember that. Please remember that. You had a right to remain silent, but you also had a right to remain not dumb. You had people that try to get on my case when I dropped a video on the Seti Nash Clips channel. We need to run that up to 10,000. Trust me. It's going to benefit everybody once we hit that video. I mean, once we get that at 10,000 subs, because once the promo happens, bruh, we talking about real promo that's going to get people in nice positions. Because now we're a conglomerate. But either way that go. You had people that tried to combat me on a video that I put out that said Boosie is facing a mandatory 15 years. True. I could have read other lawsuits that said Boosie is facing 3 years. Boosie is facing 5. Boosie facing 4. He faces 6. He's facing 10. But due to the felonies that he had in the past, if they want to take it there, this is why people plead to lesser charges. They hit you with the highest charges that they can. Now, maybe some of y'all don't know that. Some of y'all probably don't know that, but I definitely know that. Been in trouble with the law since an adolescent, and I'm telling you something I know. Sitting in the court thinking about the plea deal that I had, bruh, they told me straight up, man, we trying to keep you in here until you're 21. You're going to hit YA, and then you're going straight to the pen, and then you can get out with a nice felony on your jacket that you committed at 15 years old. Assault with a deadly weapon, 3 counts of assault. We ain't going to get into the minutia and all that and everything like that, but it is what it is. Seti Nash, do you agree with Wack about old boy setting up Boosie? I don't know what Wack said, so I don't know what he said, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I think somebody set up Boosie? No, because when I looked at those pictures basically were from Boosie. He said cat. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I don't find you worth lying to, my guy. Or maybe you're a girl. I don't know. Let me see. Here we go, right here. I don't know what Wack's talking about. I didn't see it. I don't pay attention to Wack, but I will show y'all is this right here. I want y'all to look at whose Instagram live that is. That's Boosie's Instagram live. So how anybody could have set him up, I don't know. But that was Boosie's Instagram live, which means he told somebody to do that. So I can't say somebody set him up when he the one who set himself up. Can't do that one. Not sorry. You did it to yourself. And then the crazy part is I think, and I have no confirmation on this, I think the 40s possibly thought that one of their homies messed up and went and bailed Boosie out. One of their big homies went and bailed Boosie out. Boosie did not pay his own bond. One of the neighborhoods bailed him out. That's real. And I think they may have thought, damn, bro, we're responsible for that, man. He was out here kicking it with us, and damn. Now he in jail. We got to go bail him out. All the worthwhile, not even knowing y'all ain't did nothing wrong. Boosie really the one that did something wrong. Boosie got too comfortable. The problem with getting too comfortable is you become lazy. You don't go as hard. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. And when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to do something you shouldn't be doing. In the words of my big bro, Kevin Gates, if you need to be somewhere where you need a pistol, you don't need to be there. Now, I get it, Boosie. You got to chase your paper. When you are a rapper, you only going to be hot for so long and everything like that. You got to make your money. I ain't even mad at that. What I'm mad about is how goofy you was. First off, who puts the gun in their back pocket or they backside right there? It's supposed to be in your front. And this why I don't, when y'all see me and everything like that, some of y'all be thinking like, man, Seti Nash, he ain't got no style. He don't got no swag. He ain't got that to him. Man, his clothes a little big. Why are you wearing the shirts a little big? I ain't wearing tight clothes. They tell too much. If Boosie would have had on one of the older shirts that he had way back when, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Cuz would have been out there with a 2X on. Wouldn't be having this conversation. But y'all want to wear these tight pants, these fitted pants and all that and everything, bro. I wish the hell I would. Nigga, I'm bringing back Junko jeans with the ripped up bottoms. Yeah, I'm bringing back Junko jeans, them Bugle Boy jeans. Yeah, when you got home, the bottom of your pants was wet and ripped up. You had to grow into them for 2 years. Y'all remember the Gangstalicious stuff? When he was like, hey, you wearing the tall tees with the cutout. And you see you got the cutout in the back so you can get to your toast. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Them Gerbo jeans with the straps on them, cause I had every color. Your shirts did used to be small, bro. I actually had like real muscles, my guy. Like I'm like a physically big person. Like I really like real life got big ass muscles, homie. Like I know y'all done probably seen some big dudes. All they got is a fat stomach on them and everything like that. I'm telling you right now, Seti Nash a buff nigga. You heard me. Yeah, nigga, I'm wearing this shirt right now. I'm wearing this sweater right now, cat. Pink long. Did I have one of those? Yeah, probably with like a black and pink do-rag or something like that. Styling on them. What's your benchmarks? I don't know, bro. It's probably gonna be like 350, but I work with the dumbbells. My jersey used to be at my knees back in the day. Bruh, niggas is wearing muumuus. Niggas wearing muumuus. Straight up. You ain't had an orange and white bows. Hell no, I didn't. But I'll keep it authentic. If I could have got my hands on them, would I have rocked them? Ooh, at that time, nah. I can't say that. At that time, if I was a youngin', yeah, I would have rocked them. The IG on the left was a guy, IG with sealed paperwork that's been in the feds. But the IG on the right side was the IG that was belonging to Boosie. So, all right. You say that to say what? Yeah, bro. I feel bad for Boosie. I truly do. I hope on the 20th he makes bond and he could push him back and push it out and everything like that. I hope that he could just push it, keep pushing it, and keep pushing his court date and everything like that for a good 3 years, stack up his bread, and then sit it down for a good 3 years. He's going to have to plead out, bro. Boosie will not be coming home like y'all think. He's not going to beat this. And I hope I'm wrong. I swear to God, I don't want to see this man in jail. I really don't want to see no people in jail. But it's sad because you think you moving with purpose to save your life. People don't often talk about this, but there are consequences when you niggas fear so much of being killed and being shot. All them cats will tell you, man, I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. But they never tell you what the hell happens when you get caught with it. We all just think, oh, death, die, death, die. Death right there on my steps. But nigga, what happens when you get caught? They don't talk about that. You know why? Because they're in jail. I hate to say it that way. But yeah, that's the reason they don't talk about it, because they're in jail. Sure in the hell is. Sure in the hell is. They're in J-A-I-L. No. I don't even want to spell it that way. They in J-E-L-L. Jail. Take that J out, replace it with an H. They in hell. Why don't Boosie pay for security, bro? How much is security? Boosie had one security guard. The problem with people like Boosie is literally, man, these niggas want to be the thugs. They want security, and I told this to y'all before, and I'll keep on saying this. I've done security for these rappers. I ain't had no strap on me. I know how to fight. I know how to whoop ass. These rappers and entertainers, they be so messed up in the head. They truly want y'all. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about security. They want security to shoot on sight, to shoot on command, to punch people, to knock them out, to dog them, just for being disrespected or possibly having a drink thrown on them. When what you don't get is it's still up to the security to get you to safety. You have no idea how big that crowd can get and what that crowd has on them. All the security is supposed to do is make sure that you get out the way so that you see another day. It is not incumbent upon security to shoot it out and thug it out with people who dislike you, who may have touched you or did anything like that. Now, if there is somebody that is in your way, that is a threat, then security will level that threat, shoot them if they have to. But that is if they are in your way. But if you are leaving, they still have to get you out of there unless there is nothing else they can do, aka getting in your way. I know this because I ran security for a club, for 2 clubs for 2 years. I was the head guy, the head bouncer. I was the one who would take you out the club when you was out your body. And the majority of the time, I did not have to put hands on anybody. But a couple of tactics I use that a lot of people wouldn't use, I say, hey, bro, listen, you acting a little wild, bro. Go ahead and take about 30 minutes outside and you can come back. And they come back on their best behavior. Because I knew, nigga, you just drove 20 minutes to get here. You got on all your cheap cologne. You done buy some beers. You done probably buy some bras, some beers. You ain't mad at me. You ain't mad at the club. You mad at these females because your pride and your ego got hurt. I get it. I may never understand it because I'm the type of a girl tell me, hey, not you, buddy. I'm going to do like this. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to make fun of it. Damn, me. You ain't picked the eeny, meeny, miny. No. Damn. All right, Shawty, I appreciate your honesty. And then I'm bouncing. Because at that point, there's nothing more you can do. But you going to try to gangster the coochie? Nah, bitch. Give it up. Ah, I bought you a beer. You my wife. Ah. You save more grace when you walk away. Smile. Tell her you appreciate it. Appreciate her honesty. She might give you some ass the next time. She might think about it like, damn, that dude right there, he want me. And the nigga I want tonight, he don't want me. I'll go settle for him. Yeah, nigga, just take your L. Keep it rolling. Don't 6-0. Don't worry about it. Keep on going. You remember them Paco jeans? Did I not say Paco jeans? I said Bugle Boys. You're right. You're right. You're right. I said Junko and Bugle Boys. I can't forget the Paco jeans, bro. Is security 800 to 2K a day? SETI? It can be. Just everything depends. Just Google it. Do what everybody else does. Call one security group, then call the next one and call the next one. Get your rates and figure what you can afford. Because you have to figure out what they can do and what they can't do. Boosie should not have been driving, number one. Boosie should have been security car, number two. And Boosie shouldn't have had no goddamn gun. If you feared that much, you can tell your security you need them to be by you. These niggas is so focused on looking tough, you don't realize, bruh, you're not proving nothing to nobody. You're not proving anything to anybody. Did any of y'all see that video with Boosie with any people and go, damn, Boosie's so tough? Nope. You probably said this. Man, Boosie getting his money. Damn, the streets love Boosie. Damn, Boosie connected. But nothing about tough and gangster ever came out your mouth. Man, I mess with Boosie. Boosie real. Boosie in the hood, man. Boosie cool. Boosie out here. California loves Boosie. He ain't gonna have no problem if he would have hit the state. It hit the state and everything. They would have loved Boosie. I can tell y'all that because there's too many niggas that love Boosie. But bruh, your pride, your ego, whatever it is in which you thought you was getting in them streets of San Diego, don't get it mixed up or confused. San Diego got some tough ass streets. San Diego, they came a time when San Diego was one of the worst cities in America. True story. But bruh, California and their gun laws, they gonna let you off light and then they gonna thrash your ass. But the fact that the state let it go and then the feds picked it up, you gotta remember. Just remember this, thoughts. The feds know everything damn near. The feds have the highest conviction rate for a reason. So when people try to get on here and, oh, you a snitch or whatever and everything like that, bro, if I get my damn stuff from TMZ, you think there's more people from the police department tuned in from me or tuned in to TMZ? Especially with a photo that says TMZ. What's the point of checking in if you still got to be strapped up? You want to check in because you want to make sure you ain't in those spaces and places where these niggas is wolves and hungry. Just because I say California messed with Boosie don't mean if Boosie had on jewelry and he was somewhere out of bounds. And somewhere out of bounds, then nigga, it would have been something. I want to see you with 600 boxes. You want to see my boxers and his boxers? I'm sorry, bro. No. And I ain't gonna hit us 600 and ask him to send you a picture of his boxers either. That's a little odd. Unless you're talking about us fight. But all right. You want me to fight a professional boxer? Cool. I need 30 grand. Since Cuz is a professional, might need 60. But I'll fight everybody on earth. I wouldn't give a damn who it is. Just have my bread right. The problem with niggas like y'all who think that we some fucking entertainment monkeys, let me just let y'all know this. You ain't gonna see Seti Nash on no damn card fighting nobody. One, they don't have the money. Two, once you fight on YouTube, all you are is a damn boxer on YouTube. That's all they care about. Who's the next person you're fighting? What's the next person you're fighting? When you fighting that person? When you fighting that person? That's it. But shout out to 600. That's my guy, though. Bro, the police and feds got whole floors dedicated to social media. These niggas stupid online. Very true. Yo, people are weird ass and dumb ass questions. I mean, it's cool. Listen, there are people who want to see me fight. There are people who want to beat me up themselves. There are people that want to harm me. I got nothing to say to that. But if you think about it because of one person who ain't even a member, subscriber though, shout out. I appreciate that. You think I'm gonna get on here and just call out a nigga from the hood that I could just call his phone? Mm. Mm. Nah. But anyways, YNW Melly, Boosie. What's the other one that's going on? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Mama, please don't you cry. I'm sorry. Is this it?
DeKalb County, where 5 people were.
All right. So
on who this person is, but the community is talking, and a source close to Fox 13 has told us that the victim is Josh Taylor, also known as CEO Teezy. Now, we're also getting that this was a hit by PRE Dolph's gang. Now, this has not been confirmed by MPD, but we do know that Taylor was a person of interest in Dolph's murder. Now, people I spoke with, they report hearing one witness says she heard at least 5 gunshots. Well, another witness told me that he heard at least 25 gunshots just yesterday.
Shawty, why are you saying that? Why are you the person to say that? You might be very well responsible for this right here.
DeKalb County, where 5 people were shot early this morning in the parking lot of a nightclub. Let's get you straight to the scene where Erica Murphy is there. And Erica, what have you learned so far?
Latasha, so an early Sunday morning mass shooting is what we're calling it. Happened right here in Decatur at this nightclub that you probably can see behind me in the parking lot. Now, DeKalb County police have stepped in to investigate.
That is the wrong video. I'm crying. Sorry. I didn't have it loaded up. Anyways, that's the finesse 2 times shooting. I'll talk about that at the end. We'll get that one out the way too. There was a dude who 52 years old got shot and killed last night at Young Dolph's hood. They slid, they did what they were supposed to do, just hit the wrong person. Now what? Now what? Do we not think that the police didn't know that wasn't going to happen? Because I'm fairly certain everybody in here knew that was going to happen. There should not be a soul in here that's not surprised that somebody went and shot up Young Dolph's hood. Exactly. Crickets. Nobody is in their mind saying, oh my gosh, goodness gracious, man, they went and shot up. Nobody's thinking that. Everybody's thinking the exact same thing. What's going to happen next? May they slide again till they get somebody, or will PRE go slide and everything like that? By that woman saying that, by the way, I'm just telling y'all, there's going to be some Ricos happening in Memphis. They're going to hit them niggas like they did in The Dark Knight Returns. Remember how everybody fell up under the Harvey Dent Act? And they just started locking up criminals and all that and everything like that? That's what's going to end up happening, bro. That's what's going to end up happening, man. It's sad on so many levels, but it's America. It's the tales of the hood. It's the same thing, bro. What's happening in Memphis is happening in all the hoods in America. It's the same shit. I hope we ain't acting like we ain't surprised. Bro, this is happening everywhere. It just so happened that a big time rapper got killed. All of this stuff is being allowed to happen for reasons. We've already learned, and if you haven't learned that, basically, bro, this is all by design any goddamn ways. You keep it authentic. And I don't care who says what about anything like that. But, bro, if we can resurrect Kevin Samuels' ass from the dead, we should do it. I'm going to show y'all something, show y'all exactly where all of this shit started. Some of y'all going to get mad. Some of y'all will. Some of y'all won't. Watch this.
The Man in the House rule was written to prevent welfare cheating, to make sure that aid to families with dependent children would go only to families headed by mothers. But the effect of the Man in the House rule is to create for children an atmosphere of investigation and surveillance. And thus, the welfare system in its operation turns out to be a system to make life harder for children.
The welfare system helps the disintegration of the American family. It offers money to families if the fathers will leave them and stay away, in that sense undoing the very stability of the family and taking away one of the two parents that children, of course, need. And what I have seen, I'm afraid to say, all over the country is that the legal system works against the best kind of home for these children.
I don't need no man. I'm a strong, independent woman. Y'all know we got white gangs. Y'all know that white people kill white people. Y'all know y'all never hear about it. You want to know why? Because they happen in the poorest parts of white America. Y'all know that all black people aren't in jail, that a majority of black people are going to wake up tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Tuesday, and take their black asses to work. Ain't gonna go do any crimes or anything like that. They gonna go to work. They gonna come back home. They gonna take care of home. You know why you don't hear that? Because black ignorance sells. Y'all realize that that video right there is so powerful that I could tell you just like this. From the 90s to the 2000s, 2010s, and now the 2020s, there are a higher number of men, I believe it's in the 86th percentile range, of every man that is in the penitentiary, that his ass does not know his father. Don't know their father. So they never spoke to him, never talked to him. They never appreciated the stepdads, they never appreciated the coaches. Let me ask every person in here, did any of y'all send a happy Father's Day to a coach that was there for you like a father? No, you didn't. You know why? Because society don't give those people those type of accolades. Why? Because if you don't look at a person as a father, you won't go seek fatherly advice. These boys are out here emotional. Like who? Women. What about the stepfathers and everything like that? What about the uncles and everything like that? I ain't seen not one person post an uncle today or a stepdaddy today or anything like that. You want to know why? Because society hasn't taught you how to do that. Crazy. And then they work so well against religious institutions. And believe you me, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Christian. I don't go to church. I don't go to mosque. I don't do any of that. But it's funny that people attack churches and stuff like that and religious institutions and forget that the religious institutions are hospitals for the spiritually sick. You go there to heal. Even when you leave out the hospital, you come out in bandages or with some type of pill to get better. Kind of wild. So some of y'all go to these places and y'all sit up here and y'all get mad at these places and y'all say, these people are fake. Duh. You got to fake it till you make it. That's how it goes. All of these guys who are running around, going to jail, or dying are just playing the same game that has already been set in motion in the goddamn 80s. It's nothing new under the sun right now. This is why I dropped the gems. This is why I acknowledge that majority of the people that are watching this right now, they ain't in the streets. My homies will tell you, bro, when I pull up to the hood, hey, hop in the car. We finna go do this. We finna go do that. Why? Because if they don't see it, they won't believe it. I don't have to ever go back to my hood ever again in life. I done did everything I needed to do and got out with my life. Blessed I ain't hit the penitentiary. Been to jail, but I ain't hit the pen. So it's things like that. When we sit here and we tell the truth, bro, let's tell the real truth. People get mad, why you talk about these people that be snitching? You mess with these people. Because when I signed up for the hood, when I signed up for the gang participation, I understood no snitching was a rule. Why am I mad that you didn't get caught and I did? At least they got one of us, not both of us. Why am I helping the police do their own job? It's supposed to be a code. You broke the code. All the benefits you loved. That's why I don't like snitches. The benefits you loved. You appreciated every benefit that you got. Everything the streets gave you. The shot up to the top. The admiration that you're somebody amongst a bunch of nobodies. But when you start to hit that damn cell and the metal braces come around and they tap your ass, you couldn't hold it down, but you like the smile and the glitz and the glam. You got a price to pay, young homie. And the debt will come due. There's a time to play and there's a time when to sit down. A lot of cats know this, but a lot of cats don't follow this. Y'all remember Task Force Tuesdays? Y'all remember Task Force Tuesdays? Come on now. Y'all know Friday nights and Saturday nights, DUI checkpoints? Maybe this is just a California thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Cali thing. But nigga, you knew you had to get your hustling and everything done. All that stuff in what you was going to do. Bruh, you had to get that done before 8:30 at night. Because there was going to be a DUI checkpoint somewhere. And if you riding around with tags that expired or a license that you ain't got, and you got drugs or something in the car or anything like that, you knew. You just knew. But with this PRE or Trulla Mafia war, what's going to end up happening is more people going to join in, more gangs. It's going to eventually split the whole entire city in half because it does. Because certain cliques and certain gangs go, hey, that's my cousin over there. That's my homie over there. That's my brother over there. Oh, man. Hold on. You don't like them niggas over there? I don't like them niggas over there either. Oh, man. That's how it always goes. Once cities start getting money and these gangs and everything start to function, it splits the city in half. It always does. Always. Nah, Javinci, I'm not. Everything that's related to Nipsey Hussle, I let the family get on that. I can holler at some people and everything like that, but they're better at the messaging with Nip stuff. So I don't want to say anything that I'm not supposed to say because I know a whole bunch as far as what their plans is and everything like that. Just when it opens and everything that happens, I'll be there supporting cuz as I always have anyways. But let's keep it authentic. Do we really know if PRE was the ones who killed CEO Teezy? No. That could have been his homies. That could have been somebody he knew. That could have been anybody. Do we really know that that was some people from Trulla Mafia that went and slid on young Dolph's hood? No. Nope. No, we don't know. You want to know how I know we don't know? Because wasn't nobody who was in that car that knew the intent of those individuals. They hit a 52-year-old man. How do we know that just wasn't a drug deal gone bad? Just keep it authentic with you. So the first person you seen you had to pop, ain't no telling. We don't know. It's just speculation and theory. But does it seem more likely that that happened? Hell yeah. So we're always going to go with the likely scenario. We're always going to go to the likely scenario. That's how it goes. That's how it works. We have to act like we know, even though we don't know. This is why you have to have court and go to trial and actually have proof that the person that you're saying did it, because we truly do not know. Until we see all the facts laid out and we're like, oh, yeah, that person did it. Hell, remember how YNW Melly, when it first came out, everybody, hey man, he guilty, he guilty, he guilty. And even I got thrown off by the opening statement. But then when I sat back and I looked, I'm like, hold on. Just because this dude is boring and slow doesn't mean he wasn't concise. So then I had to go back and listen to it. And I'm like, hold on, bro. He actually laid it out kind of well. She never really said that, hey, bro, that we have proof that YNW Melly killed anybody. We just gonna lay out a scenario that seems more likely that he did it. We don't actually have proof that he really did anything. Now, Portland, yeah. And that's why Tuesday, it seemed like this nigga could get a mistrial. Let me tell y'all what a mistrial is. Mistrial basically is going to say that, bruh, you can't get a fair trial at all. You will either be free to go, your lawyer might work out a deal with the DA, and the DA can refile. But at that moment, you'll be free to go until they refile their charges. But as it stands right now, like I told y'all, YNW Melly beating his trial. But back to young Dolph. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. We don't have millionaires come from the hood like that. One of the things that I hate that people say, you are entitled to your own feelings. I even hate it when bro said that we can't be raising rappers and all this stuff and everything like that. Bruh, what other success do they see? What I deem as success is having broads, having cars, having jewelry, having a nice house, having money flashing. That's what I believe is success. So with that being said, I see what success is, and I'm going to try and be successful that way. This is why people pick up a basketball and say, I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Steph. I want to be like LeBron. I want to be like Kobe or KD or Kyrie. And now Jimmy Buckets. Nobody's saying they want to be like Jokic yet, but we'll see. But we see what success is and high success with the $1 million and everything like that. What we should be saying is we need these industry people to help fund our freedom without putting their freedom on the line. That's what. We should not have athletes speaking out on no civil rights. You want to know why? Because they should just be funding it. These niggas is not lawyers. Jimmy is garbage. He just took the 8 seed all the way to the NBA championship. Are you on drugs? Nigga, what? Jimmy is trash. How's Jimmy Butler trash when this nigga just took a number 8 seed to the championship, bro? And did it a couple years ago. Either you're the worst troll ever or you don't know sports at all. That's the. Go ahead and block him. Hell nah. We're not doing that. I could take a whole bunch of stuff. I could take people who trash talking me, Seti Nash, F you, Seti Nash, blah, blah, blah. But you're not about to get on my goddamn live stream and say that Jimmy Butler is trash. Block his ass. Hell no. Hell no. Nigga, did we not just watch the same NBA playoffs? An 8 seed? Anyways, we need these entertainers to start investing into the youth. Can't say these old niggas. Best way we can say these old niggas is have them be security. Have them lead youth programs and stuff like that because they don't have the education, nor do they have the skills, nor do they have the ability to properly plan it and show a damn attack move to get all this stuff done. We need more people, more youngins that want to be doctors, lawyers, and yeah, even cops. I know that sounds crazy. We need them to be lawyers, doctors, cops, the teachers, the principals. We need them to start being that. We need more men involved. We need more men involved. Because this cycle of wiping us out will continue to go and continue to grow. This is why this channel, and I'm not knocking anybody's channel who doesn't or who hasn't, has donated thousands of my own. I can't write it off or nothing like that. I didn't write it off with my goddamn corporation. I don't want to see the athletes no more at any of these damn marches or anything like that. All they need to do is fund it. Do y'all realize that your man Kaepernick ultimately didn't really do anything? Y'all realize that was a Super Bowl playing quarterback? Who basically lost out on $100 million contract because though it was, I feel what he was standing up for. I get it, taking the knee for. I get all of that. But ultimately, how many new lawyers do you have out there? Know your rights. All right, cool. But you know what's better with my rights? A lawyer. So I can sue the cities. A lot of y'all don't go to y'all PTA meetings. A lot of y'all don't know your principals. A lot of y'all don't know your senators, your councilmen, none of this stuff. A lot of y'all don't vote in your goddamn city elections. I wonder where y'all tax money is going. A lot of y'all don't know what the contracts for y'all city is. Who got the contract right now for your city to pick up trash, to cut the grass, to clean the windows? Who got those ones? To do the roofing? Huh? Who has those contracts? But back to it. Young Dolph, PRE, Trulla Mafia, damn near CMG. It's going to get way worse before it gets way better. And they're not going to stop until they take out another big name in Memphis. They're not going to stop until they take out another one. And you know what's going to end up happening? The next big Memphis artist that gets killed, he probably ain't going to die in Memphis. Probably going to die somewhere else, like Atlanta or maybe LA. Hell, maybe even Houston. Niggas don't care, bro. It's going to be wild. But that's what's going to happen. Young Dolph was shot at twice before he ultimately got killed in Memphis. Got shot in LA, got hit up in Charlotte. Still didn't learn this damn lesson. They want Key Glock. Key Glock don't be in Memphis like that. I know where Key Glock be. He don't be in Memphis like that. All this reckless moving and stuff like that, bro, there was no reason to ride around in camo cars. That put one of the biggest targets on their back. One of the biggest targets on their back. It's the same thing when niggas come to LA, right? What y'all get told? Los Angeles County, pardon me. Y'all get told about the hats. Hey, don't show up with a hat like this, a New York hat or S hat or H hat or T hat or whatever kind of hat and all these kind of hats and all that and everything. Because you telling on yourself. You will be attacked. They're going, nigga, where you from? Same damn thing, bro. People putting targets on themselves when they don't need to make targets. Stealth and guile. Stealth and guile. It's kind of pathetic what these rappers do now. Y'all don't see Jay-Z doing none of this stuff. Hell, when y'all see Rick Ross, this nigga always at his house. Till y'all start realizing don't leave the house unless you're getting paid. Rappers. I know there's rappers watching this. Until y'all start realizing I'm not leaving the house unless I'm getting paid. You ain't never gonna enjoy yourself. Hell nah. Hell nah. You niggas don't get it. And this right here, bruh. Come on, man.
DeKalb County, where 5 people were shot early this morning in the parking lot of a nightclub. Let's get you straight to the scene where Erica Murphy is there. And Erica, what have you learned so far?
Latasha, so an early Sunday morning mass shooting is what we're calling it. Happened right here in Decatur at this nightclub that you probably can see behind me in the parking lot. Now, DeKalb County police have stepped in to investigate, but so far they aren't sharing very many details about the case in terms of a motive or a suspect. But here's what we do know so far. Right around 3:30 this morning, several shots were fired right here outside of the Cosmopolitan Premier Lounge in Decatur. The club is in a shopping plaza in the 4500 block of Glenwood Road. Police say when they got to the scene, they found 5 people who'd been shot. Residents we spoke with say the news has them on edge.
When the pandemic hit, everybody just went crazy. Like, they whole demeanor just changed because people were dying left and right. More gun violence. It made me feel unsafe because I don't want to have to look over my back just to go to church.
Yeah, so that woman that we spoke with earlier says that she is just so concerned because she comes over here to go to church all the time. Now, as I stated before, police are saying, or not sharing very many details rather, but as we get those details, because we're going to continue to work this story and find out what happened here, we will share them with you. Reporting from Decatur, Erica Murphy, 11 Alive News.
All right, Erica, thanks for that report.
I know it's funny. I can't tell you the last time I drank any alcohol. Finesse to I don't know if you notice or not, but bruh, your stock is going down. Let's understand this. He was saying he was getting like what, 40 a show, 30 a show. Yeah. What's gonna end up happening is, hold on real quick. What's gonna end up happening is those insurance rates for you will go up. Those insurance rates for Finesse 2 times will go up. It's going to cost money just to have you around there. Is that the real skin thing? What the hell? Bro, wasn't you just dissing me? All right. It is what it is. Welcome, I guess. All right. Nigga, wasn't you just dissing me? I ain't tripping, but yeah, I just find that interesting. It is what it is. Anyways, back to it. It's cool when they do it. Nah, bro, I'm telling y'all, when Finesse 2 times start hitting clubs and stuff like that, he's not going to be making that much money like he thinks, because they're going to say, hey, who's there? Oh, no, we can't have him. Your insurance policies will go up when certain artists hit. There is a certain approval that you have to have. All these venues and stuff like that, they have insurance. You can't operate without it. This is something I know. Not playing with it. So, Finesse, what's going to happen when the money that you think you're going to get ain't there? Now you're going to have to be going third or fourth on these tours where you're not the headline anymore. You're not going to be the person. You're just not. You're not going to be the person anymore. Then your stock goes down. When you're not headlining, everybody look at you different. There's rappers right now. If you go look up, what we got? Like, I think we got BT got something going on in LA coming up. And I seen a list of rappers and stuff like that, but it was Chief Keef #1. Nobody asked about who was #2 or who's performing with Chief Keef after that. You want to be the headline. Sometimes being second and third is cool, but when you that fourth or fifth act, all right. Let me say this again. If you do not start picking better venues, you're going to cancel yourself. If you can't figure out how to get venues that people feel safe coming to and people feel safe leaving, your money will dwindle down. Because if all of your goddamn shows end in shootings, it's going to be the end of it. The industry will move off of you quickly. They just do. You're a walking investment. And if I can't get no money out of you, I can't get no money with you. There's only one person winning that scenario. And let me tell all y'all who don't know, I know this industry real well. You can't make money when you're touring and doing shows and all that. There's not going to be a label that's going to sign you. Ain't nobody buying stuff like that. Your streams ain't doing what you think your streams are doing. Everybody can't be Dirk or Youngboy. Really, it's really only Youngboy and Eminem and Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole and we could put Dirk in there and Lil Baby. Them is the only ones that's doing anything on these streams. Other than that, everybody else is in a different genre. Now, if you niggas want to start doing what I told y'all, get your black asses over there to country music and gospel. That's where the bread is at. If y'all really want to be honest with it, the bread is in country and gospel. I gotta check futures numbers. I wouldn't debate it, but I gotta check that one. But either way, the baby fell off. The baby fell off. Last week they said the baby had a hot song. I still ain't heard it. No disrespect to the baby. No disrespect to the baby. But yeah, they said that nigga had a hot song like a week or two ago. I still ain't heard it. Don't forget Kodak. Yeah, you can add Kodak to that too. But either way that go, bro. Finesse 2 times. If you don't protect yourself, you gone. If you don't protect yourself, you're gone. I hate to say it like that, but it just has to be that frank. What's going on with Tory Lanez and YFN Lucci? Tory's going to be sentenced, and YFN Lucci will lose his case and be in jail for a very long time. To the point where y'all going to say that nigga should have took that 17 years. But he might get a better deal where they may offer him 10. And if he don't take that 10 years, that's it. Somebody said he was wilding with AD. Yeah. I can appreciate people like AD, bro. I can appreciate people like T-Real. I can. You want to know why? Because niggas ain't on the internet trying to be tough guys. They don't got to prove that shit. So it's people like that. It's people like that that I can thoroughly say I appreciate. Because at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is make it to another day. And if we can follow that up with another one, we just lived a hell of a life. This shit that we call life is short as hell. It just is. You're here today, you're gone today. A lot of y'all can think back to where you were 10 years ago. Some of y'all can look back and think back to where you were 20 years ago. Did you ever think you'd get this far? Because I sure as hell didn't. Finesse made a post recently saying he's getting almost 100K a show. That's a lie. That's a big ass lie. But let's lie and say that he was getting 100K a show. It ain't 100K a show now. I guarantee you that one. Nobody paying that. Yeah, it's definitely a lie, bro. Like, come on, man. All right. Ain't nobody paying no. The venues that he's going to, bro, this isn't like 5,000 people. Let's do it this way, man. Let's do some rudimentary arithmetic. Basically, some basic math. You said 30 bands a show. How big is that venue? Let's say the venue is 500 people. Are you paying $60 to go watch Finesse 2 times? You paying $60? So you and your girl, y'all about to basically pay $120 to go watch Finesse 2 times? Knowing what you know now, nah, you're not. Nobody's paying that. Look at the comments, bro. In order for Finesse Two Times to be able to charge 30,000 a show, you're going to charge $60 per ticket. And the club still has to make money. So more than likely, you're going to pay about $75. Not only are you going to do that, you're probably going to get an expensive beer or an expensive shot. And you're going to tip probably $1 or $2. We ain't doing that. Then you're probably going to have to charge some artists to get on stage before him. You're going to charge probably like $1,000, $2,000 to perform in front of Finesse Two Times, a couple of artists and stuff like that. No production value in that. Exactly. Ain't nobody paying no $60 to come see Finesse Two Times. Would you pay 30? I think so. So if he had a venue that had like 1,000 people in there, yeah, you could do that. But then again, you still gotta hire a ton of security. You still gonna have to hire a ton of security. By the way, it's Finesse Two Times. You're gonna have to hire at least 15 guards. And if they're armed, yeah, you just came out of pocket about $10,000. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm not sorry. You'll pay $60 for all those other artists I named. You'll pay $60 to go see Lil Durk. Hell, they try. Oh, I don't know if I should say this. Yeah, I'll say it. Somebody tried to tell me if I paid them $2,500, I could perform right before Lil Durk. I said, nigga, do you realize what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to make sure I go viral. Either I'm gonna say some pro Lil Durk shit or some anti Lil Durk shit, and then it's gonna go up. Bro, I ain't paying no goddamn $2,500 to go perform nowhere, bro. I'm not sorry. Oh man, do y'all realize how wild that would have been? I gotta do something. I had to do something. Because if I don't, imagine if y'all was in, it was in Dallas. I'll keep it authentic with y'all. It was in Dallas. He'll be performing at a show in Dallas if he hasn't already. And I was invited to go ahead and perform. And I'm like, nigga, do y'all realize somebody would have whipped out their phone and would have been Seti Nash on stage performing a bunch of songs these niggas don't know? And then Lil Durk next. I don't want them conspiracy theories. I'm not sorry for that one. But the time has come for me to go. I had so much fun entertaining y'all. Until next time, into the next show, I'll see you. When I see you, I holla.